All right, fellas. So, it's the what? What's the date? The 15th?
Yes.
February 15th, 2015. All right. So we've been doing this for over a year, right? We've been
at least over a year.
Yeah, over a year. So now we finna start. We finna get deep, man. We got some serious business. So we're gonna start at Genesis 1:1, and I got some other material, study material as well. So we know what we've been told, we know what we heard, and then there's what the Bible says, which is basically, they're not necessarily the same thing. So let's just go and jump right into it, man. We got to move quickly because my daughter invited me over. I told her I'd be headed that way around 3:30.
Yeah, I gotta go to a baby shower too.
Oh, okay. All right, so we're gonna see, man, what it says. Meat.
You heard of it? I don't think that's how it's pronounced. M-A-A-T.
Mayat.
Yeah.
Yeah, I know about that.
Yeah, that's what I was talking.
It's witchcraft. But Lord willing, we'll get into a lot of that too. Okay, so let's go to Genesis chapter 1, verse 1. And it reads, "In the beginning, God created the heaven and the earth." Verse 2, "And the earth was without form and void, and darkness was on the face of the deep, and the Spirit of God moved on the face of the waters." We got a problem there. Right?
You said, in the beginning, God created the heaven and earth, and was without form and void, and darkness was upon the face of the earth.
And the Spirit of God.
The Spirit of God moved on the face of the waters.
The Spirit of God.
So, my question is, did God create the earth void? Because verse 2 saying the earth was without form and void. Did he create the earth void?
Versus, was that a rhetorical question?
No. What else did he create that after he created it, it just wasn't ready?
I'd say it allowed some things to take its natural course. Because you see, God he seemed to be very fond of letting things take a natural order, a natural course. So he created it with what it needed, and then allowed the rest of the stuff to allow the earth to become terraformed and all that by a natural course that he created or designed.
That's possible. That's possible. Now, the one thing that we're missing in this English translation is that in verse 2, that word was is not there.
It's
the Hebrew word that they translated as was is a word that means to become or became. Mm-hmm. So if you read verse 1, in the beginning, God created the heaven and the earth.
Oh, you said it became void.
So it's finished right there at verse 1. Creation is done.
Then it became
verse
void.
2, and the earth it wasn't was, the earth became without form and void. Is that possible?
What happened?
Yeah.
So like Armageddon off the top.
Hey, there you go.
Look up the Greek Septuagint. How do you pronounce it?
Do you think it was like the moon?
Let me. I got some historical evidence. We gonna look beyond the Bible. We just gonna look at some history from ancient civilizations from around the world. So I got a few books here. Okay, let's first go to the Aztecs. Aztecs calendar. We know about the calendar, right? Their calendar was so accurate. It was supposed to end. Something was supposed to happen in 2012, December 21st, 2012. Okay, and it's supposed to be so accurate. Well, a lot of people don't know the Maya had a similar calendar, which is even more accurate. It's based off of numbers. Their gods are numbered as well, based off a number. Each number represents a particular god. So one of them believed that the earth has been created and destroyed 5 times.
Yeah, I read that myself.
The other one believed that the earth has been created and destroyed 9 times. And they talk about each time it's been created and destroyed, it'd be a different type of being that's on the earth.
Hey, read one. This is the Greek Septuagint. Read that out loud.
In the beginning, God made the heavens and the earth, but the earth was unsalty.
You heard you said but, didn't you?
Unsightly.
So they use the word but.
But the earth was
Instead
unsightly.
of was, but it's in actual Hebrew is to become.
But the earth was unsightly and unfurnished, and darkness was over the deep.
It still don't
Because it
make
don't
the
make sense,
same
does it?
meaning
Nah,
as
because
the.
why would God create it ugly when everything He created He said is good?
Mm-hmm.
So
But a lot of people refer to this.
I rather refer to the Hebrew, which I got the Hebrew translation here, and let's look at that word that was translated was in Genesis 1:1. And it's saying earth was. The word is Hayah. It means to exist, that is, be or become, come to pass. Was is not one of them. So it became.
Yeah.
Hayah, it became void and without form. So with that said, with these two, the Maya calendar and Maya, they calendar goes back 4,000 or 5,000 years. And their tradition says that the earth has been created. I believe they're the ones who said 5 times, and the Aztecs say 9 times. Created and destroyed that many times. And they talk about each time it's a different set of gods that rule. It's different beings on the earth inhabiting it. And then we have the ancient Sumerian.